Alexandria Police, Fire and Rescue, who rushed to the scene. Everyone on that field is a public servant. Our courageous police, our congressional aides, who work so tirelessly behind the scenes with enormous devotion, and our dedicated members of Congress who represent our people. We may have our differences, but we do well in times like these to remember that everyone who serves in our nation's capital is here because, above all, they love our country. We can all agree that we are blessed to be Americans, that our children deserve to grow up in a nation of safety and peace, and that we are strongest when we are unified and when we work together for the common good. Please take a moment today to cherish those you love and always remember those who serve and keep us safe. God bless them all. God bless you. And God bless America. Thank you.
President Trump ending there on a unifying note, saying we should all remember that everyone serves and wants the best for their country. We all agree we are blessed, and we want our children to grow up in safety and peace. Started out that statement with some news. He has said, the first time we've learned this, that the assailant has died. The president announced that right at the top of his remarks right now. According to us, the suspect, James T. Hodgkinson. Pierre Thomas, want to go to you with that. A surprise where the president came out and made that announcement.
That was news to everyone involved, George. They've been keeping a pretty tight lip about his condition. We were told that after he had sustained injuries, he was taken to GW Hospital. He had been undergoing some treatment. According to the President of the United States, he's dead.
And Cecilia Vega, we also heard the president talk about Steve Scalise right there, calling him a good friend.
Yeah, George, he spoke directly to the camera and said Steve, addressed him by first name, that the entire nation, and then he said the entire world is praying for him. But I am struck by the tone of bipartisanship that President Trump hit during his remarks. He said, we may have our differences, but in the end, everyone on that field is in this Capitol because they love our country. And George, just to go back to something you were saying right before the president came out, our John Carl is reporting that he's hearing that this game is going to go on. This game tomorrow that is a tradition in this city, that is Republicans and Democrats on the same field, that got tens of thousands of people show up to watch this game at Nationals Park, will go on. California Representative Eric Shawwell says that this game will go on. He just tweeted, for charity, for victims, for the heroic officers who took down that shooter. And George, what a remarkable statement of resolve that just hours after this incident took place, that these two teams are looking ahead to play this game tomorrow.
That's right, and a different tone there from the president. Really the first time he's been called on in a situation like this, and tension